Okay. So far, nothing's showing up in Twitch chat. It's a little annoying. Maybe I have to be in Twitch for it to work. We'll see if that works. So far, it's not. Okay. This is so annoying me. Let's do some guns and rocket practice, I guess. We'll do laser guided. Got some laser guided rockets here. Let's move this. Let's finish my coffee here. That was a little awkward. Let's put it down here, I guess. Oh, so bad. Okay, so I don't know why it's not showing my Twitch chat. I'd like to see what my viewers are saying. Hey, testing. Hey, it worked on there, but it's not working on Twitch chat. I wonder why. Do I have to do a...
Use this mission to practice laser-guided missiles. An array of targets is located at waypoint 3 to practice on.
Okay, this is super effing laggy. And looks so incredibly bad. Let's put our gears down. Oh. Let's get up a little bit. Sorry, I don't know why I can't see anyone right now. It's unfortunate that I can't. Actually, let's just. I think they said waypoint 3 is where we need to be, so. I really wish I could see what people are saying. I'll have to turn off my headset because it's not seeming to be working. The overlay. It just says Twitch chat. That's it. It's getting better now. I think it's making up for the difference. That's good. Yeah, it's looking a little better now. Either that or I'm just flipping nuts. Take off the afterburner here. Okay, we're at 1,000. Going to the waypoint. We're gonna be going to 2 here. I want more coffee. I need more coffee. I gotta find out where. Okay, there's the opening. Oh, those clouds look bad. Whoops. Don't even care. Don't even care! Okay. You know, go up a lot higher here. Ah! Frame skips.
Select air-to-ground mode by pressing 7 when nearing the target array area. Then press O to turn on the Shkval display screen. Cycle to the missile you want by pressing D.
Thanks, Shirley. Wherever you are. Yeah. Frame skips. Frame skips are real. Okay, now we're going to 3. Okay, air to ground. Turn on the Schwal. This is what? Middle of the road. Okay. What's our laser? What is our laser? I forgot what our laser is. Just controls. And what's it? This one? That's Elent Pod. Night vision. Laser. Top left. Okay. We don't do that yet though. We don't need to turn on that quite yet. In fact, oh, it's showing in route mode still. The 3. That's good. That's good. Oh, in fact, that's because it's telling us where to go.
Adjust the zoom level with the equals and minus keys and slow cursor on the display with the comma, period, / and semicolon keys.
Is it our targets down there?
Range, indicated by the LAQ. Turn on the laser by pressing right shift plus O. Press the space bar to launch the missile.
Launch the missile! It's gotta be. I'm guessing those are our targets down there. Turn on Schwal. Turn on the laser. Oh, what did I do? No, I pressed the wrong button. I don't know what I did. Okay. Woo! Okay. 2 down. 2 down. Welcome to Twitch chat. I don't know why I can't see what's going on. I tried to install some new software. Let's turn that laser off. Okay, we don't want to keep that laser on. It will overheat and cause some damage. Well, it won't cause damage. It'll just turn off, and then we won't be able to turn it on. We want to make sure when we're firing at these targets we're doing so properly. Let's get up high again. Okay, we're on to, what are these? Ooh, we're on to the big guys. Okay, let's use these big guys. You want to make sure you're kind of in range. You've got your targets locked, and then you turn your laser on. Okay, we're at a decent level here. No, we're pulling too much here. Shirley don't like that. Oh, I got it, Shirley, I got it. Okay, I'll lock on our target here. Oh, that was not the right button. Okay, let's put air brakes on. Let's go a little bit lower. Let's zoom in. That's something? I can't tell. It says it is. Turn their laser on. It says LA, fire. That's our 25. It's going right for. Okay. We did good, we did good. Okay. We got that destroyed. Whew. Okay. looks like it's kind of stabilized a little bit. We are having a little bit of a frame issue. I want to use the other rockets. Let's see. These are... Okay, these are the rocket pods. These are the ones that we need the laser for. Let's use these ones. These are for light targets. And we kind of have to be close. So, let's do it. Welcome everybody. We are just using the SU-25T. We are doing some air-to-ground laser targets here, as you can see over there. We're just going to get up in range, and then we'll turn our laser on afterwards. Twitch chat doesn't seem to want to work. I don't know if someone wants to say something, that would be great. See if it shows up. I did a test. It didn't seem to work, but okay. Let's slow down. Let's put our air brakes on. Okay. Okay, we got that. Let's zoom in. We got one right there. That's perfect. Wait till we're in range. I believe we're in range. It says LA. We're gonna fire. Make sure it's in the rectile. Or the right one. Oh, destroyed. Perfect. Let's try and get another one here. Oh, let's zoom out. Fire. Whoa. Whoa, we're a little low. Whoa. I don't know if we got that one. I think we're a little too close. Whew. Oh my goodness. Get back up to speed. Get up a little higher. We're burning a lot of fuel here. Let's be a little bit more conservative here. Let's get up a little higher. Okay. Yeah. She don't like it when we push her too much. She does not like it. Yeah. I get it, Shirley. Okay, let's go back. I guess we're gonna have to give it more gas. Oh. Let's pick up a little bit more speed here. Okay, looks like we got, what, 3 or 4 more targets here? Maybe the laser, I think the laser will just turn on automatically here. Okay, let's paint the target here. There's one. Okay. It looks like a pig. Is that a pig? Okay, it says fire. The problem is you can only fire one of these at a time because it's laser range, right? So you don't want to... Oh. And let's take out that other one here. Hey, it's going, Dad. Unfortunately, I can't... I'm trying this whole new Twitch thing where I inputted... What was it? Options here. Special. Oh, it's not even showing up. Yeah, basically I can't see what's being said. I don't know why. I have to take off my headset to see. I really want to do close down Cop Nappy or Command Post Strike, but the problem is I don't feel good with these laser guided weapons. So I think what we're gonna do is we will use our laser guided weapons to close or do the Command Post Strike. We'll strike down those targets, try and get rid of all those infrared and the Zoo 234s, and then maybe we don't have to worry about those infrared missiles. Okay, let's slow down a little bit here. Okay. She's over there. And I won't be on Friday. I gotta go to work again. Bugger. Okay, let's put the air brakes on. Okay. Zoom in. That one right there. Right there. Okay. We're gonna fire. Make sure it's in the rectile. The rectile. Can't say it, man. Okay, it's destroyed.
The group of artillery has been destroyed.
Nice, nice. Oh, lost it there. Okay, let's keep it in. Let's keep it in. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we only got one left. And we got this. We got this! Okay. Actually, it was very, very easy, this. I guess it helps when they're not firing at you. And the laser just turns on automatically. Come on.
The group of trucks has been destroyed.
Woo, got everything. I think. Unless there's more. Let's see, we'll check our briefing here. Alrighty, well, I could interest you in something. Yeah, let's do it, man. When? You want to do it now? Really want to stress out my system? Okay, we destroyed all of them. Okay. Let's quit. We did that all. Woohoo! Service cross. Good job. Good job. Oh wait, no, cancel. Cancel. Let's change our logbook. New pilot, no. What is this? Okay. Yeah. Porcupine. Yeah. Okay. Sure. 1 hour, 3 minutes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's fine. I gotta drink my coffee anyways. Okay. Let's try and get this Twitch thing to work. I don't know if you're supposed to see it or not. My authentication token. Okay. We'll get a new one here. Authentication token from where? Twitchapps.com. You don't want to be showing that on stream. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not. What? Twitch. What was it? Twitch apps? .com. Okay, it's done. Okay, now let's see if it works. Send me a message, somebody. Anybody. Might not work. Guess I could do it to myself. Hi. DB. Nice. And nothing. It's totally not working. Is that not my Twitch channel? Like, did you put in your username and only your username in? Yeah. Yeah. I totally did. That's what it asked for, right? What was the keybind for Oburn? Okay, maybe it's gotta be. Yeah, maybe. It is. Okay, well now it should work. I'm waiting. Send it! No, I don't think it's totally not working. Oh, maybe I have to reset. Exit. Okay, just give me a second here. Just a second. Listen to the birds. Yeah, it's specifically for. I helped set this up with someone else. Oh, nice, DB. Yeah, I watched a guy yesterday and I was talking to him and I was like, dude, like, what are you using? Like, help me. And he had a 3060 Ti. So I was like, okay, well, I got no error. Oh, it works. It totally works. And it even shows the people, I think, up here. Kitten joined. Meow. Oh, we got. Let's see here. Let's see. We'll just send a quick message to ourselves, people. Channel. Test. Oh yeah, it works. I'm happy. Nice. Yay! Let me do a quick bathroom break here, and then you guys can tell me what. Well, if you guys want to do something, or we can do online, I guess. I can be useless. That's what I feel like. I got so many. I'm wrapped in cords. I'm like a mummy right now. I can't even go to the bathroom because I'm wrapped in cords right now. Seriously. Ah! You can learn the F-15? Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that! Okay. Let me just get rid of this one cord. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Uh-oh. It's moved. It's moved! It's way above my head now. I'm gonna have to refocus this. Reset view. That's better. Okay, F15. Oh, I love it! I can see you guys! Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay. F15. There's nothing on the F15? SU-27 and the MiG? Well, there's nothing on the F-15 to learn? Jeez. Okay. Let's see here. Missions? No, we don't want missions, do we? Beyond visual runs. Is a lot like the... Oh, okay. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Instant action. Do we just do... F-15? Bomber intercept? Ooh, I like this. I like it. Okay, we'll just do this one. I'm way too excited, chat. I'm way too excited. I had too much coffee. I somewhat doubt the F-15 is a... But you gotta go buy... Oh, I gotta buy in controls. Okay. Gotta buy in controls first. But nobody wants to see me buying controls. So boring. Oh my gosh, this looks so complicated. No, it just looks just like the SU-25T. Like, what is all of this? But to explain the things you really need to understand, TWS is what you want for AIM 120s. TWS? RWS? You're speaking another language, DB. I don't even know what you're saying anymore. Okay, let's try and quickly bind these controls here. Okay. We want the F-15. See? If I explain it, I'm gonna go full Top Gun. Okay, so navigation mode. That's up. Beyond visual range mode. What is this one? I don't know what beyond visual range mode is. I don't even know what that mode is. Okay. Close air combat bore mode. And combat vertical. Okay. Air brakes. We're gonna change that to this. We're gonna clear that. Air brakes off. Air brakes on. 30 miles out, but there are YouTube videos that explain the concept of a radar and because you burn. It can now air brake bank. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Pitch up and down. You can now what, people? I can't see what it's... I gotta, like, almost leave. Auto lock, no thanks. Bingo fuel, don't care. Camera jiggle, blah blah blah. DB, you're just watching everyone on DCS, eh? Countermeasures. We do need countermeasures. Joy button 1 for the throttle. That's 2. What's 1? Ugh, of course we changed it. Okay. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna clear it. I don't know what joy button 1 is. Oh, I teach Shawaka people. I tell. Okay. I'm just a button pusher. You want a pre-made profile that makes some sense? Oh, I don't know. Usually I just map it to the same way as the... Like, I would like to take all my controls from the SU25T and input it on the... Can I do that? Can I just, like, go load profile and do the same one from the T? You can't do that. Ah, of course I can't. Aircraft. I know they do. I know. I mean, you can kind of. Yeah, well. And then at least I. Um. I only have so many controls to do. Countermeasures. We're gonna clear all this. Okay, so we want flares to be this button. We want chaff to be that one. ECM on the throttle, we don't want that. Display zoom in, I don't know what that is. We're gonna clear. Clear. ECM. We're gonna put that on the joystick. We're gonna put that over here. Let me just feel for it here. Make sure, okay. ECM right there. Okay. Electric power switch. We're gonna put that on. Let's click it first. On the controller as that button. Visual recon mode? I don't even know what that is. Left engine start. We're gonna do that one. Right engine start. We'll do that one. And then what is it? Cockpit down or something? Natural head movement view, I don't know. Okay, flaps. We need flaps. Okay. I want up and down. Okay, so that one, we're gonna do flaps up. Up means like, so there's no flaps, right? I always get them mixed up. I want it on the joystick. Up, down. Flaps up. I want for this button. Flaps down. That button. Okay, let's just make sure. Okay. Oh. He left. It's upsetting that I can see people leave and come. Okay. Okay, here we go. Gears. Oh, gear lights. We need gear lights. Oh, shoot. Gear lights. And then we'll do navigation lights on the other one. I know I can. I kind of like it because then I can... I just know no one's gonna want to watch this. Um, jettison fuel tank. Hey everybody. Um, okay, we're gonna get this done, and then we're gonna fly. Kneeboard, kneeboard, kneeboard. Okay, landing gear. Yes. Up and down. Okay. We're gonna set it to there. Okay? That's gonna be up and down, so that's good. Mirrors on and off. Mouse rate. Navigation lights. This is one we need. I think it's this one for Xbox controller. Yep. Okay, let's where it's right here. We're almost done. Almost done. Okay. Next waypoint. I wanted that to be this one, but that's beyond visual range mode. Joy button 3. Long that's 6. So navigation I wanted up. I'm gonna reset these. Clear. 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 And clear. We want navigation mode is up. Okay. We want next one to be, where was it? Next waypoint on the throttle to be that one, right? Okay. Then we want 6 missile to be this one. Yeah. See ya, DB. 7. Wait, where's 7? We don't have a 7? There's no air to ground on this one? Close air combat, bore mode? Close air combat, I don't know. Beyond visual range mode, I don't know what any of these are. Close air combat. Vertical scan. Okay, we'll do that. Air to air. Oh, okay. Close air combat. And what's vertical scan? And beyond visual range? Sounds important. Okay. Objects, objects, objects. Okay, we don't need any of this. Radar. I'm guessing we need radar? Shouldn't it just always be on? Turn to search. Do I need these? Do I need to map these? Vertical scan, scans for targets and okay. Yeah. Beyond visual range is if you engage someone at a range, you can see them. You can't see them. Okay. Okay. I wish there was training on it. Salvo mode? I'm sure we can change that later. Well, I guess if it's air to air, it won't have a salvo. RWR. Now, this is the one that you guys were talking about, SPO, RWR. I'm guessing that's important. Check my Discord. Okay. Ugh. This training is hopping on training servers and working it as you go. Say this. Okay. What? Someone sent me something. Oh, F-15 training missions. Oh, good job. Who was that? I gotta give them credit. Demshai Alkian. Thank you. Okay, so let's download them. Save file. And then we have to put them in. Okay, there's a couple seconds left for that one. Oh, it was you. You have multiple people? Okay, let's go back to DCS here. Smoke, sound, on and off, switch dialogue, trim, flight control, sensors, target lock. Button 6? What's button 6? That's 4, 5. On throttle? Oh. Problem is I just don't know what I need and what I don't need. Target lock. Yeah, I don't know. Trim. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put that on the joystick. Nose down. That's gonna be up. Nose up. We'll do that one. Roll left. Roll right. Okay. Trim, wait. Trim rudder. Oh, maybe that's what I wanted to do instead. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I don't want to roll. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't want that. You want to trim roll and pitch? Ugh. Ugh. This is too much, man. Okay, weapon change. I have it as button 4. That's 3. Target lock. Okay, this is weapon change here. Weapon fire. Is this button? Weapon fire. Okay. Weapon release. Weapon release. Weapon fire. That's target lock. What's target lock do? Change. Weapon change. Okay. Sure. We'll just leave that alone. Okay. We'll just include these files. And we're gonna does what it says. Okay. On the tin. Okay, so we are going to open this file. We are going to installation and readme. Typical save game DC missions. Okay, yep. I don't need to read this, do I? Oh, so glad that everyone can do this. We are going to copy. Actually, we should cut those. Oburn. DCS missions and paste. Okay, 2 seconds and this will be done. Perfect. Let's do it. I'm sure these missions are going to tell us what we need to do. So let's go do it. Okay. Oh, I'm so thankful. So thankful for everybody for making these missions. Okay, let's learn this F-15. View up, view down, left, right, center. Rudder. Oh, yeah, rudder. Speed brake. Okay. We forgot to do rudder controls. Hopefully. We forgot axis controls here. Oh god, we're so close. Oh, I thought I was taking off. What is going on here? Let's go axis commands. Oh, no. What does this one do? Roll. Isn't that supposed to be rudder? Instead of roll? And what does this one do? Nothing? Zoom maybe? We could change that to zoom. Oh god.
Welcome to this training course on the F-15C
Oh.
Eagle. These interactive training lessons are a supplement to the manual and will provide a hands-on means of learning this aircraft. Learning the Eagle may seem daunting at first, but these lessons are broken down into small chunks to allow you to better absorb the material. The mission is currently in active pause, which means you can operate aircraft controls while paused. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay.
The F-15C is a high-performance air superiority fighter, meaning its mission in life is to take down enemy aircraft to control the airspace.
Okay.
It's armed with radar and heat-seeking air-to-air missiles and a 20mm cannon. It's
Only
powered by
20?
2 powerful turbofan engines and features the high-mount swept-back wing, twin vertical stabilizers, and a light, high-strength structure containing rugged subsystems. The cockpit is elevated to enhance visibility. The F-15 is a large fighter and has been nicknamed the Flying Tennis Court. It covers the air forces of the United States, Israel,
Flying
Saudi
tennis
Arabia,
court.
and Japan.
Oh.
Press the spacebar to continue.
Oh, mission 1 is learning what everything in front of you. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. It serves the Air Force for the United U.S., Israel, Saudi Arabia, and Japan. Oh, wow. It's quite a good amount of people.
Next, I'll cover some of the cockpit instruments. I'll highlight certain instruments as they're described with orange brackets to help you locate them. To look around the cockpit, you can use the mouse or the following keyboard commands.
I have this.
View up, numpad 8. View down, numpad 2. View left, numpad 4. View right, numpad 6. Center view, numpad 5. Zoom in, numpad star. Zoom out, numpad slash. Press the spacebar to continue. Your most important instrument will be the head-up display or HUD, which consists of 2 glass panels that are used to display projected information. Horizontally along the top of the HUD is the heading tape. Caret on the tape indicates your current heading. The numbers on the tape are your heading in tens of degrees. That is, north is 00, east is 09, south is 18, and so forth. The airspeed tape is a vertical scale on the far left side of the HUD. It's measured in knots. The caret in the middle shows your indicated airspeed. The tape on the right side of the HUD is your altitude above sea level, which is not necessarily your altitude above ground level. Press the spacebar to continue.
Wait. Just a second. Okay, the most important instruments held up display HUD. Okay, yeah. 2 glaze panels. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow! That was really hard for me to see. This is gonna be fun. I wish I could lower my chair a little bit more. Okay. Wow, this is really trippy with VR right now. Okay, the airspeed tape is the vertical scale on the far left side of the HUD. The what? Airspeed tape? Far left of the HUD, it's measured in knots. The caret in the middle shows your current airspeed. So, we're doing... Oh god, it's so light. Can we make it darker? No, not this. Let's make it a little bit darker here. Oh yeah. She's better now. Oh yeah, much better. Okay, so we're doing like 375. Okay. The tape on the right of the HUD is your altitude above sea level. So we're at like 4,600, 47, 48, 49. Yeah, 4,600. Press the spacebar. Oh, that's much better. You can bind VR zoom to zoom in and out to see more. I did, but it's not working to zoom in and out at all. Unfortunately.
In the center of the HUD is the pitch ladder that indicates your positive or negative pitch angle to the horizon. Rungs of the pitch ladder below the horizon will be dashed lines. The aircraft symbol, the one that looks like a W, near the center of the HUD indicates the direction your nose is pointing. The symbol in the center of the HUD that looks like a circle with tick marks on the top and sides is the velocity vector. This shows the point you're traveling towards, which is not necessarily exactly where the nose is pointing. Press the spacebar to continue.
This guy talks to. W near the center of the HUD indicates the direction your nose is pointing. Okay. The symbol in the center of the HUD that looks like a circle with a tick mark on top and sides is the velocity vector. It shows the point you're traveling towards, which is not necessarily exactly where the nose is pointing. Clear as mud. There's a separate zoom control for VR. Okay, options. Axis commands. Is there one for VR in here? Where would that be? I guess it doesn't really matter. All but axis commands. Vertical shift camera. Camera zoom view. Maybe, oh, head tracker. Forward and back, maybe? The zoom view is not gonna work. Unfortunately. UI menu. Okay, so not in here. Options. Probably in VR then. System, no. UI, which is view. It doesn't matter right now. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Okay.
You can adjust the HUD brightness up and down with right control right shift H and right alt right shift H, and you can change the HUD color with right control H. Feel free to try this out now and press the spacebar when you're ready to continue.
The HUD brightness with right control right shift and H. And change the HUD color. Well, I don't want to change the color. I like the color, but so right alt right shift and H. There's a subsection in controls called UI menu. Okay. A subsection in the UI menu. I don't know. Right control, right shift, and H. Right control, right shift, and H. Okay. Just exit this right there. Oh shit. No, no. Cancel. You can change. Okay. You can adjust the HUD brightness. The HUD brightness. Right control, right shift, and H. maybe it's as bright as I can get. Oh. And right Alt, and right Shift, and H. Right Alt, and right Shift, and H. Oh yeah, it's making it darker. I don't want it darker. I want it bright. Let's make it as bright as possible. Okay. Click the aircraft, not everything. But okay, just controls. F15. All but access commands. Wait. All but access commands. Not the UI. A tracker? VR tracker zoom. Okay. Do that? No, we can't do it. Can we do this? Nope, can't do that one either. Oh wait, maybe we can go access assign? I can't do it. Yeah, it won't let me do it anyways. Field tries out, press the space bar when you are ready. Okay.
A highlighted display is your vertical situation display, or VSD. It's mainly used to display radar information, which we'll discuss in a later lesson. However, look at the text at the bottom. The number after G in the left is your ground speed, and the number after T on the right is your true airspeed, both in knots.
G.
As I mentioned, your HUD shows your indicator.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
In a nutshell, that's the speed the aircraft feels like it's flying. At higher altitude.
This guy is just talking a mile a minute. I liked it when Buddy was. Okay. Okay, find G. I just need to know this stuff. Okay, the highlighted display is your vertical situation display, or VSD. Oh, right down here. Perfect. Okay. It mainly used to display radar information, which we'll discuss in a later lesson. Okay. However, look at the text at the bottom, and it says G on the left is your ground speed. 399. Okay. And the number after T, K, 399, on the right is your true airspeed, both in knots. Okay. Easy. As I mentioned, your HUD shows
altitudes or temperatures, the air is
your indicated airspeed. In a nutshell, that's the speed the aircraft feels like it's. Okay, what? Your HUD shows you the indicated airspeed. In a nutshell, that's the speed the aircraft feels like it's. At higher altitudes or temperatures, the airspeed is less dense, so the same speed through the air, which is referred to as true airspeed, has less effect on the airplane. Right. Meaning your indicated airspeed will be slower than your true airspeed. You can see this by comparing your true airspeed in the HUD marked by the caret on the far left vertical scale. Oh right, it says I'm going 375, but I'm really going like 399. Sure. Okay, true.
less dense, so the same speed through the air, which is referred to as true airspeed, has less effect on the airplane, meaning your indicator airspeed will be slower than your true airspeed. You can see this by comparing your true airspeed in the VSC to the indicator airspeed in the HUD, marked by the caret on the far left vertical scale now.
Right.
Your ground speed can be different than your true airspeed if there's wind. Imagine you're sitting stationary on a runway in a headwind. Your ground speed will be 0, but your airspeed won't because air is blowing across your aircraft. Unless specified otherwise, speeds discussed are generally indicated airspeeds. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay.
This instrument on the right center of your instrument panel is your vertical velocity indicator, or VVI. This shows your climb rate, which is currently 0, which means you're not climbing or descending right now. Press the spacebar to continue. Down in the lower right is a clock. This can be useful if you need to rendezvous with other aircraft at a certain time. You can set a timer using the little hand in this clock display by pressing left shift T to start, stop, reset. Feel free to try that out now if you'd like. Press the spacebar to continue.
That would be very good to do. Left shift and T. left shift and T. Elapsed time and reset. In systems, we don't have anything, but that's okay. I'm sure it's not gonna...
There are 3 primary controls that you will use to fly the Eagle. These are the control stick, throttle, and rudder pedals. The control stick controls pitch and roll. Push and pull back on the stick to lower and raise the nose of the aircraft. To roll the aircraft, push the stick to the left or right. I strongly recommend using a joystick, but you can also use the arrow keys on the keyboard. By rolling the aircraft and then pulling back on the stick, you turn the aircraft. To move the nose of your aircraft laterally side to side, use left and right rudder pedals, Z and X on the keyboard. You will also use the rudder pedals to steer the aircraft when you taxi using nose wheel steering. To adjust your speed, move the throttle forward and backward with your throttle control or the num plus and num minus keys. When you select the maximum throttle setting, the afterburners are activated. These provide great thrust but consume fuel very quickly. The highest throttle setting before afterburner kicks in is referred to as mil or military power. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay, what is that? Okay, the highest throttle setting before it kick in is mil or military power. Okay.
The highlighted dials indicate engine nozzle position and
is
are a
it
good way
is
to
it
tell at
loud?
a glance whether you're an afterburner.
It's a little loud, isn't it? Sorry. Audio. Is it GUI? Oh, God, why did it get so high? I think I was messing with this.
Adjust the throttle in.
That's better!
You'll hear when the afterburner kicks in, and watch how these dials bump up from less than 5 to over 20 degrees when the afterburner is active.
Okay, what?
This will help you avoid accidentally cruising around an afterburner and using up all your fuel. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay, what? It's not even... Those two? Okay. So the highlighted dials indicate engine nozzle position and are a good way to tell at a glance whether you're in afterburner. Adjust the throttle into and out a few times. You'll hear when the afterburner kicks in, and watch how these dials bump up from less than 5 to over 20 degrees. Okay, let's do it. Whoa! They go up high. Okay, so that shows. So that's. That's great. Okay. Oh, sorry.
If you want to slow down quickly, you can use a speed brake, which is a large plate on the top of the fuselage that hydraulically deploys into the airstream. You can extend the speed brake by pressing left shift B. While it's extending, you can press this again to stop it part way. Go ahead and extend the speed brake now.
Speed brake? Okay, let's do it. Is it on
when
top?
The speed brake is extended,
Woo!
the speed brake out light on the caution lights panel, which is highlighted, will illuminate. You
Where?
also generally hear increased wind noise and see the extended speed brake in your center rear view mirror. You can retract the speed brake by pressing left control B. You can also toggle the speed brake fully in or out by pressing B. Go ahead and fully retract the speed brake now.
Yeah, me too. Retract it? Okay, that would be this one.
There's a series of gates ahead of you that you will
it
fly
close?
through to practice flying the Eagle.
Oh.
Use your throttle to keep your airspeed between 250 and 400 knots. Remember, this implies indicated airspeed, which is what's displayed on the HUD. The faster you are, the wider your turns will be, so avoid getting too fast or it will be hard to turn towards the next gate. Be careful not to over-control the aircraft with large, rapid control movements. Use smooth inputs instead.
Smooth inputs, that's all me.
So fly the aircraft to place it in the center of the upcoming gate. Press the spacebar when you're ready to start.
Okay, wait. Okay. Oh god, here we go. Whoa! Oh my god, this is intense! This is... Holy, this is responsive. No wonder why people like this. Okay, what is my indicated airspeed? Okay, we're going a little bit, I think, fast, I think. Yeah, we're doing 450 right now. He said what? Jeez Louise, this thing is quick. I gotta get me one of these. Whoa. It's a little trippy. Okay, I think we got it a little bit better now. Okay. Okay.
At any point of a lesson, you can press the pause key. This can be useful if you need more time to read the text or step away.
By increasing your curve. Okay. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea, Lovo. Although yeah, it's a little too intense. Okay, we'll go access commands. Do this one. These two right here. Okay. Oh no, cancel. We're gonna go access tune. We'll make a dead zone of what, 4? I think this is what what's his face was doing. What's his name again? And we'll make a bit of a curve. 20, 20, 25. Okay. And we'll do the same thing here. Cancel. Access tune. Dead zone. Ooh, 4. Curve of 20. What? 5. I don't want to mess with the saturation. Okay. Oh yeah, much better now. Much better. Like butter, guys. Like butter. We're gonna be on the highway to the danger zone in no time. I gotta watch that movie again. What does Tom Cruise fly in that thing anyways? Does anyone know? Is it an F-15 or no? Because I know he goes against MiGs. I think I'm going too quick. Am I using my afterburner? No. Whoa, we're losing some frames there. Let's push it. They have 14. Let's see how fast we can go here. Oh my gosh, the frames. The frames! The MiGs are F5s. Holy crap. Now we're going real quick. He flies what I fly? Oh my gosh, why did our frames, like I'm tanking on my end. Might have to restart the computer.
You can select. For example, you can choose an external view by pressing F2 or a chase view by pressing left control F4. To return to the cockpit, press F1.
Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. F1. F1, where's F1? Okay. Huh. Okay. Wow! Jeez, that thing turned so quickly. Oh, it's definitely my PC DB. I don't know what it is though. I've done everything. So I've set it to 90 frames, low settings. I mean, but it's when I went into the menu. That's when it kind of changed. So maybe if I just... Is there something else running? Maybe that's it. Oh. No, I don't think so. We'll just resume now. Oh, and... Try alt tabbing out of DC, and yeah, actually, it worked a little bit. No, it didn't. I honestly, I think it might be the Quest 2. Um, I think it just like it. I don't know if it has enough resources. Like my PC can definitely handle with a 3070, a 5900X. It seems to be a Quest thing. Because this other guy was using something else yesterday. Looked like a reverb or I don't know. Oh, so bad. So bad. Maybe it was you, Lovo, I was watching yesterday. G2. Yeah, because it's so bad right now. And whenever I go into the menus, it's bad. Although, I know it's not my computer. Because I can run Half-Life Alyx fully maxed out, 120 hertz, everything completely maxed, and I might lose, I don't know, a couple frames, like I can count. And then on here, it's like, whoa, there's a freaking pilot right next to me. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Oh yeah, it's DCS is the only thing I can't run. I've even formatted my computer. And it runs better. I'm not gonna lie, it runs a little bit better. Oh, I have an Epic PC. The only thing I don't have is a 3080 or a 3090, and I have the next best one is a 3070. I mean, I guess a Ti might be better, but was it you with the 3060 Ti? Have you set a page file? No. That's ironically important on DCS. Unironically? Well, I don't really know what a page file, what you mean. A page file. Like, I've set my own settings, like, just for VR. You need like a 16 gig manual page file, and there's the VR performance kit on GitHub. Yeah, you need like this. Oh, wait, what? Okay. You need like a 16 gig manual page file, and there's a VR performance kit on GitHub. You can use. Oh. Is there something? Is that something I can? It's easy. You guys can show. Am I landing? I'm not landing, am I? Look at this guy. He's like right next to me. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, are we gonna buzz? Are we gonna buzz it right now? Let's totally buzz it. We're gonna buzz this, buzz the tower. Okay. So, it's the space. It's a space on the hard drive, freely on an SSD that functions on a dedicated space. Your RAM or VRAM can offload stuff onto it, kind of sort of extend your RAM. Yeah, I thought I did that. I thought I did this. But do I have to do it from...
Congratulations, you've completed the first lesson. You can keep going or press escape to
Woo!
end the lesson.
Okay. It's a Windows setting. Yeah, it's in Windows. Yeah, I totally did this. I think I set it to... Because right now, it's so laggy. So laggy. Maybe if I shut down DCS and then reopen it. Google Page File Windows. Okay. Can you guys see this? Okay. Um, let me just share my screen. No. Live. Okay. Window capture. Let's close VR here. I'm gonna reset my VR headset because I'm thinking it's the Quest headset. Okay. If in doubt, reduce the headset's resolution. It's at 1. Like, it's... If I reduce it anymore, I'm not gonna see any displays. Like, that's... To me, that's... Game capture. Window capture. Oh. This is DCR. Okay. Okay, just a second. Let me do a new, and we're gonna do a display capture. Okay, you're done. Okay, so sorry if that bothered everybody. My cough. This is the DC VR file, but res is better. Yeah, they're both set to 1. Um, if I showed it to you, oh, why is it asking me to log in? Okay, page file. Virtual memory. Yeah. I remember doing this when I formatted my computer. Uh-oh. Oh, that's just DCS. Okay. Let me just get my VR headset here going. If you ever faced with lag, that's a problem. Is I'm using Windows 11, right? So, Windows 11 just it's It's awful. Okay, let's just exit out of this first 2 seconds here. Dismiss. System. Hopefully I'm not showing you guys anything that you're not supposed to be seeing. I'm not really worried. Oh, no, this is not what I want. System and security. System and security. Click advanced. You know, computers used to be really easy. Control panel, system and security. Okay. And then system. Okay. Now, system priorities. On the system priorities menu, advanced tab. Maybe we should I feel like I shouldn't be showing you all this stuff, chat. Probably not a big deal, but maybe I can just... I wish I could just show half. Show half? Oh. It wasn't even showing everything. Okay, and then we are going to System, Advanced tab. Performance. Everything's changed in Windows 11. Device Manager, which is System Priorities. Oh my gosh. I had someone follow me today. I didn't even know. Helgado, thank you for the follow, by the way. If you're around, I appreciate it. Advanced tabs, settings. Oh gosh. And performance. I know I've already done all this, and I did virtual memory. Virtual memory. Performance options. Yeah, I changed this. I did this already. And I changed the size. Yeah, I totally did this. And how much do we need, chat? You're saying... $16 gigs on the SSD. Okay. Yeah, I did that. I did that. let's get back into VR. Let's get it going. Let me just log in here. Okay, and then we are gonna reset headset here. And that should work. Close this because we don't need it. And then we'll get back into DCS. Looks a lot better. I just had to reset my headset, I think. Oh, what happened to this? Where's my auto login? Okay. We'll get DCS up and running. Okay, we'll make sure you guys can see what's going on. We'll go back to VR. Okay. Perfect. Hopefully that looks good for you guys. Looks good for me. Okay. Let's get back into it. Why is there no sound anymore? I think I turned it down. Okay. Angle of attack in G's. Is it like G's like okay. I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not gonna make a joke. Okay.
In this lesson, we'll discuss angle of attack in G's and how to read their current values on the HUD.
Ooh, we're high up.
Currently paused. Press the spacebar to continue.
Oh, this guy is back.
The G loading is the total force the aircraft's wings are generating. 1 G is equal to the weight of the aircraft, so in straight and level flight, you will be at 1 G. When you pull back on the stick, your G loading will increase. The bottom left numbers in your HUD, currently reading 10 and 90, are your current and max G in tenths. That is, you're currently at 1.0 G, and your max G is currently 9.0. If you exceed your max G, you damage your aircraft structure, since your wings will be producing higher load.
Whoa! Okay, what? Okay, this guy is just, he's... I thought I was a you know, I talked a lot, but this guy is so quick. The bottom left number in your HUD currently reading 10 and 90 are your current and max G's in tenths. So 10 and 10, I think. Oh, it's so bad. I wish I could... Okay. Intense. Your current at 1 G. And your max G is currently 9. If you exceed your max G, you risk damage your aircraft structure. Cool. Higher loads. Like when I ripped the wings off the MiG. Both of them at the same time. It was interesting. Became a rocket. A warning tone will sound and an over G voice will warning. Have you spent...
And they were designed for. As you get close to your max G, a warning tone will sound, and an over G voice wording will be heard when exceeding the max G. If you spend too long in high G's or in negative G's, you'll pass out for a few seconds, which can be
negative?
A dogfight.
I didn't know I was... I didn't... Oh, a negative G. Cool. Yeah. I guess that's totally possible, right?
The airplane is able to make more or less G's by increasing or decreasing its angle of attack, which is the angle that the airplane meets the air. When you pull back on the stick, you are not only increasing G's, but also increasing your angle of attack. Your current angle of attack is indicated on a vertical scale on the left side of the HUD, just to the right of the airspeed scale. However, your wings will only work well up to a certain angle of attack. Above that, they will lose effectiveness. This is called stall. As you approach stall, the aircraft will begin shaking, and when you stall, a beep beep tone will be heard. You should avoid stalling, so your plane will be
Beep,
more
beep.
effective at everything below stall. So if you pull back on the stick and hear that warning tone, don't pull back so hard. Press the spacebar to continue.
A beep beep tone. A little victory. Beep beep.
The faster your airspeed is, the less angle of attack is required for a certain G. At lower speeds, you will not be able to pull your max G. You'll stall before you get there. At very low speeds, you will not be able to maintain 1 G and will stall just attempting level flight. This can happen, for example, if you slow down too much when coming into land. If you find yourself in this situation, you should apply max throttle and push the stick forward until you are no longer stalling.
Oh,
Press
okay.
the spacebar to continue.
Okay. It's good to know.
First, I'll have you try a high G turn at higher speed. Push the throttle to full afterburner now. When I unpause the lesson, roll to a 90-degree bank and pull back sharply on the stick until you get to about 8 Gs. Your current G indicator on the HUD will increase from 10 to 80. Watch how your G and angle of attack change as you pull back.
Okay.
Press the spacebar and I'll unpause the lesson.
Push the throttle to full. I'm about roll to 90-degree bank. So go inverted? Is that what he means? Go inverted and pull back sharply on the stick until you get about 8G. Your current zero. I'm guessing that's what he meant.
As soon as you get above 8 Gs, return the stick to neutral and roll level. Return to level flight at 15,000 feet and 300 knots. Remember, altitude is displayed on the right of the HUD and speed is on the left.
I can't even get to 90. Oh. So roll, side to side? Okay, so side. Oh, just go straight up? Oh. And roll level, flight 15. Wow! Whoa! Okay. That's easy to, Okay, as soon as you get above 8 Gs, return the stick to the neutral position and roll level. Return level at 15,000 feet. Oh. Jeez. Hey, we did it. Wow.
Bingo fuel.
Oh.
Bingo fuel.
And 300 knots. Oh, we're going way too quickly. Oh, do I have the spacebar? No. I just have to go fast. I have to go slower. 300 I'm supposed to be going. Well, let's turn our mirrors on.
Next, we'll try something similar
There we go.
at 300 knots. At this speed, we'll stall before reaching 8 Gs. From level flight, you'll pull the stick all the way back until you hear the beep beep stall warning tone. Watch your G's and angle of attack as you do this. As soon as you hear the stall warning tone, return the stick to neutral, increase throttle, and then level out at 16,000 feet.
Whoa, whoa,
Go ahead
whoa.
and try this now.
Okay, what? Okay. At 300 knots, at this airspeed, will stall before reaching HGs. From level flight, you'll pull the stick all the way back until you hear the beep beep, a stall warning tone. Watch your G's and angle of attack as you do this. As soon as you hear the stall warning tone, return the stick to the neutral, increase throttle, and then level out at 16,000. Okay, let's do it. Just make sure.
This concludes this lesson. You can keep flying or press escape to end the lesson.
Nah, I want to rip my wings off first. Let's do it. Okay, we'll get up real high. Oh, that did not work out so well. Ready? Whoa. Huh. What's going on? Am I... Oh, I came back! Okay. So, this thing can handle a lot more than the MiG can. Wow, we can jump up in speed. Whoa. We must be in... in FBW aircraft, and I've in an FBW. What's an FBW? Fly-by-wire? So what does that fly-by-wire mean? Like, oh, I ran out of fuel. Oh. Stupid computers. Yeah, right? God, can't even let me kill myself? Okay, let's take off. Let's get into the real stuff. The meat and potatoes. Ugh.
Welcome to Vaziani Military Base. We'll be performing a cold start, which means starting from an unpowered aircraft, and then taxiing to the runway and taking off. First, turn on electrical power by pressing right shift L. With the electrical power on, you can see that the HUD comes to life, along with many instruments and cockpit lights. Make sure the throttle is at idle, and then press right shift home to start both engines. As the engines start, you'll see the engine related dials on the right side of the instrument panel come to life. Each engine startup is finished when it reaches its idle RPM of about 65%, as visible on the tachometers, highlighted. Each engine will take about 40 seconds to start. We can continue with the startup checklist while the engines are spooling up. Press the spacebar to proceed. Look at the highlighted lights on the bottom left of the instrument panel. The green lights reading nose, left, and right are indicating that your landing gear is down. After you take off, you need to retract your landing gear to fly efficiently. These lights will go out when the gear is retracted. Before you take off, you'll want to lower your flaps. Flaps are movable surfaces on your wing that lower the minimum speed you can fly at, making takeoff and landing easier, but they reduce your performance, so you want to use them only for takeoff and landing. The left of the landing gear lights is a blank black area. This is where the flap indicator light is. The word flap will illuminate here in yellow while the flaps are moving between positions, and in green when the flaps are down. Toggle the flaps position to down.
Wait, what? Where is it? Okay. Movable wings, yeah, move blah blah. To the left of the landing gear lights is a blank black area. Okay, I'm guessing that's literally right next to it. Where the flap indicator light is, the word flap illuminates here in yellow. Okay. Let's try. Yeah.
The red light on the top right of the
Nice.
instrument panel indicates that the canopy is currently unlocked. You want to make sure that light is off before you take off.
Where?
Lock the canopy by pressing left Control C now.
Oh, we don't left control and C. We don't have a control for that, so let's bind a control. Left control C. Left control and C. Okay. And we are all set that for this one.
And starting from a cold start, you will need to set your navigation mode to follow waypoints. Do this by pressing 1 once now.
Sorry, what? Well, navigation mode?
To steer the Eagle, we'll use nose gear steering. Steer using your rudder controls, which are Z to turn left and X to turn right. You'll make wide turns, so start your turns early. Once your engines have finished starting, press the spacebar to continue.
Okay. Are they done? 65. Oh, is the left one not on? Left one says it's off. Good thing I checked, and good thing he showed me. Whew. That could have been bad. Hey? Oh yeah, I want to fly one of those things. The MI-29. Man, those things are... I fired 2 rockets, and it destroyed both wings on both sides, and it was smoking, and it was still going. Although, I was firing with my A-10, so probably not the best. You done? Yeah, you're done.
To get rolling, slowly increase the throttles by moving your throttle controller forward or pressing numpad plus until you have forward movement, but do not exceed 75%.
You only need a horse control
Throttle
for the
controller
canopy.
back,
Yeah.
press numpad minus to decrease your throttle if necessary. Start turning right immediately and follow the Humvee to the runway. If you get going too fast, press W to engage your wheel brakes.
Oh, oh yeah, we need to what's W in this one? W will brake. Okay, we're gonna put that on throttle control. We're gonna put that on that button right there. Okay, done. Yeah, I put on my Xbox controllers because I mean I could care less about startup. And then I have 4 buttons.
Taxi to the end of the ramp and then make a wide left turn onto the taxiway to the runway. Press W to use your brakes if you get going too fast. Try to match the speed of the Humvee.
Oh man, I feel I'm huge in this thing. Oh, getting dizzy.
When you get to the runway, line up down the center line and come to a halt on the 13 runway heading marker.
What do you mean negative? Okay. Yeah. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Hold position. Our man is getting motion sick. Ah. It's hard not to. Oh, I gotta be on the marker, it says. So we'll go on the marker.
Hold
Oh.
the wheel brakes W and slowly advance your engines to 80% RPM. Once your engines are at 80%,
How do I
release the
know?
brakes and push the throttles to mill, not afterburner.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, we got 80. To mill.
As you roll down the runway, keep a line down the middle with very small rudder inputs. When you hit 120 knots, move the stick to 1/2 aft stick. Once the nose comes up, stabilize at 10 degrees pitch altitude using the pitch ladder on the HUD as a reference.
Wait, what? 120 knots? Oh, I'm way above 120.
Check that your vertical velocity indicator shows a positive rate of climb and raise the landing gear by pressing G. Then retract the flaps by pressing F.
I think it's that button.
Congratulations, you have just started and taken off in an Eagle. You can perform takeoffs either at mill or max afterburner throttle, depending on the runway length and how much of a hurry you're in. This concludes this lesson. You can end the lesson now by pressing escape.
Wow, that was so much easier. I'm not gonna lie. That was so easy. Okay. Next. It wouldn't be hard if, like, I wasn't so nauseous right now. Well, it's not even, like, nauseous. It's just, like, I'm losing frames. Okay, what am I doing? Start up, taxi, takeoff. Okay.
Welcome to Vaziani Military Base. We'll be performing a cold start, which means starting from an unpowered aircraft, and then taxiing to the runway and taking off. First, turn on electrical power by pressing right shift L. With the electrical power engaged, you can see that the HUD comes to life as well as
pretty.
instruments and cockpit lights. Now that you have power, turn on some external lights. This will warn the ground crew that you're about to start your engines, and when you're taxiing will make you more visible and reduce the chance of a collision. Anti-collision lights are flashing red lights on your wings and tail. Turn them on by pressing right Alt, right Control L.
Right Alt, right Control L. Right Alt, right Control L. Okay. Right Alt, right Control and L. Okay. Where is that one? Anti-collision lights. Oh god, there goes the anti-collision lights. Well, that's our gear lights off, so let's do this one.
Navigation lights are red and green lights that mark the left or right sides of the aircraft. Turn these on by pressing right Control.
Right Control and L. Right Control L. We have something for that on the Xbox controller. What is this? Right? Oh, okay.
Well, you have both taxi and landing lights on the nose gear strut. These can be used when the gear is down. Pressing right Alt L will switch your gear light between the off, taxi, and landing settings. When taxiing in low light conditions like this evening, turn on your taxi
Whoa!
lights and right Alt L once. Do this now.
Turn on taxi lights by pressing right Alt, and I already did that. I already did it, buddy. Oh, come on. Right Alt and L. Maybe I didn't do it. Jeez. Right Alt and L. Right Alt L. Do I have that one marked? I do. Left. Oh.
Since it's dark out, turn on
Woo!
your interior cockpit lights by pressing L.
L. Let's put that on down. Frames. losing lots of frames because I went into the menu.
Next, we'll request startup
Purdy.
clearance from the Airbase ATC, Air Traffic Control. 1. Press / to open the communications menu.
Okay, are you gonna do this with
2.
my
Press
hands
F5
here?
to select ATC. 3.
Oh,
Press
that was the
F1
wrong
to
button.
select your current airbase of Vaziani. 4. Press F3 to request startup. Once Vaziani has cleared you for startup, press
Oh, wrong
/ to
buttons.
close the communication menu and press the spacebar to continue.
F5. Vaziani. Request startup.
Infield 1-1. Request startup.
F-15 is plane has been in my family for years since Desert Storm. I love this plane. Really? Okay, we're clear. Let's go press to close the communication menu and press spacebar.
Make sure the throttle is
It's
at idle.
pretty pretty.
Press right shift home to start both engines.
We're just gonna start it this way.
As the engines start, you'll see the engine-related dials on the right side of the instrument panel come to life. Each engine startup is finished when it reaches its idle RPM of about 65%.
Left one didn't start again.
Each engine will take about 40 seconds to start. You can continue with the startup checklist while the engines are spooling up. Press the spacebar to proceed.
Okay, there we go.
Next, look down at your fuel quantity indicator on the lower right side of the main instrument panel. Check that it's functioning properly by turning the dial to bit by holding left alt left control D.
What?
That stands for built-in
Left alt, left, oh jeez, left alt, left control, and D. Built-in test. Okay, left alt, left control. There's one button in between the two. And D. Oh shit.
test. The pointer and top counters should both indicate 6,000 pounds, and the left and right counters should both indicate 600 pounds. Next, if you want to set your bingo fuel index to something different than the default value, now is the time. The bingo fuel index is covered in the next lesson. You can leave it as is for now. Press the spacebar to continue.
Oh, pretty.
Look at the highlighted lights on the bottom left of the instrument panel. The green lights reading nose, left, and right are indicating that your landing gear is down. After you take off, you need to retract your landing gear to fly efficiently. These lights will go out when the gear is retracted.
Right.
Before you take off, you'll want to lower your flaps.
Right.
Flaps are movable surfaces on your wing that lower the minimum speed you can fly at, making takeoff and landing easier, but they reduce your performance, so you want to use them only for takeoff. Next, look at the highlighted PO trim button and light on the left console. Pressing this button resets pitch, roll, and yaw trim to the standard takeoff setting. Hold left Alt T until the light lights up. If you skip this step, you can still take off.
Oh, wait. Left Alt and T. Stand and press left Alt and T until it's light. Okay. TO trim. TO is that resets it. Resets pitch, roll, and yaw. Ooh, I definitely need to do that. We're gonna set that as this button. Left Alt and T. Okay. Where's my mouse? Okay, there's my mouse. Just left Alt and T. Okay, we don't have anything for this, so we're gonna mark it for joystick, and we are gonna push this one. Okay, we definitely need this one. Okay.
Pull back farther on the stick. Press the spacebar when you're ready to proceed.
Okay, that's been done.
A red light on the top right of the instrument panel indicates that the canopy is currently unlocked.
Uh-oh.
Make sure that light is off before you... And starting from a cold start, you will need to set your navigation mode to follow.
See if it goes off.
Do this by pressing 1 once now.
Oh yeah, it locks on the sides. Cool.
Next, we'll request taxi clearance from ATC.
Okay.
Pay attention to the response because it will tell you which runway to taxi to. Press / to open the communications menu. You should already be in the ATC menu. Press F1 to
request taxi.
Once you have taxi clearance, press the spacebar to continue.
Okay. He's not answering me. Oh. 13, so that's right. Press the spacebar.
ATC told you to take off on runway 13, which means the runway on a heading of 130 degrees, that is, southeast. This same runway will be referred to as runway 31 when using it from the opposite direction, since 310 degrees is the opposite direction 180 degrees around from 130 degrees.
Oh yeah, it's
At most
confusing.
airfields, ATC will direct you to take off into the wind, although there is no wind this evening. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay.
The highlighted instrument is the Horizontal Situation Indicator, or HSI, which shows a top-down view of your aircraft superimposed on a compass. It's showing that we're currently on a heading of 229 degrees, which is southwest, and you can see that 130 degrees is to your left. To get to runway 13, we'll need to taxi to the right to align with the beginning of the runway, then turn left on the taxiway at the end of the ramp, and then turn left again when we get to the runway to align along the runway at a heading of 130 degrees. There's a map in your briefing. Press left Alt B to bring it up.
Whoa, that was that's a lot of information. Okay, the HSI is there. Okay, and he's saying top-down view of the aircraft. Okay. Superimposed on the compass. It's showing that we're currently on a current 229. Okay, so 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 9. Okay, so we're almost at 2, 3. Okay. Alright, which is southwest. Whoa. Okay. And you can see the 103 is to your left. Yes, I see that. We'll need to taxi to the right, on the runway, left taxi on the ramp, turn alright. Okay. There's the map in your briefing, left Alt B. Okay. Oh. Me, taxi, takeoff.
You can find maps of all airports in your kneeboard, which you can access with K and page through with the left and right square brackets. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
To steer the Eagle, we'll use nose gear steering.
You called it the
Normal range,
Eagle?
Nose gear will turn 15 degrees
Why is
left
it
to
called
right.
the Eagle?
By holding down S, you'll temporarily switch in
Right,
maneuvering
nose
range,
gear will turn
which gives up
15
to
degrees
45
left to
degrees
right.
left to right steering for tighter turns. Steer using your rudder controls, which are Z to turn left and X to turn right. Press the spacebar to continue. Your ground speed is displayed in the bottom left of your VSD after the letter G. It'll say G0 right now. Taxi speeds are too slow for the airspeed readout on your HUD to be reliable, so you should refer to your ground speed readout instead. Stay under 30 knots while taxiing and slow down to 10 knots when turning. Press the spacebar to continue.
You should refer to your ground speed readout instead. Oh, okay. Okay, wait. Taxi speeds are too slow. Airspeed readout on your HUD to be reliable, so you should refer to your ground speed, which is the one that says G. Okay. Stay under 30 knots while taxiing and slow down to 10 knots when turning. Okay.
Wait, to get rolling, slowly increase the throttles by moving your throttle controller forward or pressing numpad plus until you have forward movement, but do not exceed 75% RPM. Pull your throttle controller back or press numpad minus to decrease your throttle if necessary. Turn right and taxi to the end of the ramp, being careful to avoid other aircraft. If you go
Oh,
too fast,
I'm
engage your wheel
losing
brakes by
all
pressing
of
W.
these. Okay, we're going. And it's saying... There's the pilot right there. Okay, what are we doing? We're doing 10 right now. Whoa!
Taxi to the end of the ramp and then turn left on the taxiway to the runway, but stop right before the end of the taxiway. Use your brakes, W, if you're going too fast.
No, we're not going too fast. In fact, we're probably going too slow. COVID, guys, COVID. probably move up a little bit quicker.
Come to a halt here, right before the runway. Notice the sign to the right with 13 on it. That means you've arrived at runway 13 as intended. You'll now need to request takeoff from ATC.
Okay.
If the runway is clear, ATC will clear you for takeoff and also turn on the runway lights for you. Press backslash to bring up the communications menu again, and press F1 to request takeoff. Press the
Enfield
spacebar when you've
1-1,
received clearance.
request takeoff. Enfield 1-1. Vazani, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 28.2.
Oh, I turned it on. Cool. Okay, I've received clearance.
Vazzy on the ATC has told you climb 300, which means after takeoff you should continue straight on the runway's heading until you reach an elevation of 300 meters or 1,000 feet. Continue your taxi now. When you get to the runway, align the aircraft down the center line and come to a halt on the 13 runway heading marker. Hold the wheel brakes W and slowly advance your engines to 80% RPM. Once your engines are at 80%, release the brakes and push the throttles to mill, not afterburner. As you roll down the runway, keep a line down the middle with very small rudder inputs. When you hit 120 knots, move the stick to 1/2 aft stick. Once the nose comes up, stabilize at 10 degrees pitch attitude using the pitch ladder on the HUD as a reference.
Why are my flaps not down?
Enfield 1-1. Go around runway.
Check that your vertical velocity indicator shows a positive rate of climb and raise the landing gear by pressing G. Then retract the flaps by pressing F. Maintain a pitch attitude of 10 degrees by keeping the aircraft symbol, the W, on the HUD on the 10-degree pitch ladder.
Okay,
If you
okay.
set takeoff trim earlier, the plane will want to pull up by itself. Apply nose down trim by pressing right control semicolon until your pitch is steady with your hand off the stick.
Oh, okay. Hand off the stick, guys. Hand off the stick. Look at that. No hands, Mom. Right control. Okay. Right control and... because he wants me to press this button, but I did a different button. Okay, so right control and this one. I did that one. I pressed up. Oh, okay. That takes me down, not up. There. Hands off. I got it. I got my landing gear down. My flaps should be... Is my flaps off? I think my flaps are off. At a 10-degree climb. What more do you want from me? I got this, so the W on the HUD, yeah. Ooh, dusk, it's nice. Okay, I got this, so we can safely quit this one. How many people are watching? We got 3. Oh. Okay. Okay, we're on to navigation, autopilot, and fuel management. Okay, so bearing to WP2, WP2, course deviation angle, course line. Okay. And this is navigate between waypoints and play autopilot modes, remaining fuel quantity, and current fuel consumption. Perfect. Left shift and D is the fuel quantity selector. Increase bingo fuel, which, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna touch. Just want to blow shit up. Autopilot, altitude hold is A, yep. Altitude hold. Next waypoint, okay. Easy. Easy as pie, chat. Easy as pie.
In this lesson, we'll cover fuel management, autopilot operation, and navigation. The mission is currently paused. First, we'll talk about fuel management. Your F-15C can carry up to 13,455 pounds of fuel internally, and you can supplement that with up to 3 jettisonable external tanks that carry just over 4,000 pounds of fuel each, which allows you to almost double your fuel to about 26,000 pounds total. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay. It's good to know.
Look over at the highlighted screen. This is the multi-purpose color display, or MPCD. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay, I'm looking at it.
The top line of the MPCD will tell you whether you're carrying external tanks. The 3 words in this line correspond to the left wing, center, and right wing stations, and will read pylon if that station is empty, or fuel if that station is carrying a fuel tank. In our case, our wing stations are empty and we're carrying a centerline fuel tank. Press the spacebar to continue.
A centerline fuel tank? Okay, that's better. I gotta get real close to see it. So, OP, that's me. Pylon, fuel, pylon. Oh, okay. So, yeah, middle one's fuel, pylon, pylon. Okay. I get it. Pylon means it's empty.
Now, look over at the fuel quantity indicator on the right of the instrument panel. The dial shows internal fuel. The caret at 3,000 pounds is the bingo fuel indicator, which means that you've got about enough fuel to return home. It's set at 3,000 pounds by default, which is a reasonable rule of thumb. You can adjust it for your particular flight plan if you'd like by pressing left Control D and left Alt D. Typically, you would set this during your startup procedure. When you reach bingo fuel will light up on the caution lights panel on the right of the instrument panel, and a bingo fuel voice warning will sound. Also, when you're down to about 1,500 pounds, a fuel low light will illuminate. Under the dial is a readout of the total fuel, including external tanks. The 2 lower counters marked left and right allow you to monitor individual fuel tanks. The selector knob below the counters allows you to choose which tanks to monitor, and the current fuel levels of the selected tanks are shown by the 2 counters. Press left shift D a few times to switch the selector knob to EXT CTR so you can read the remaining fuel in the external centerline tank. Then press the spacebar to continue. Next, look at the engine fuel flow indicators, which show how much fuel each engine is using in pounds per hour. Fuel flow will increase as you increase throttle, particularly in afterburner, and decrease as you gain altitude. Because fuel flow decreases with altitude, it's generally desirable to cruise at higher altitudes, 30,000 feet or so, for better fuel efficiency.
Okay.
Push the throttle into full afterburner and watch how the fuel flow changes. Then
Yeah.
throttle back to about half
Where
throttle.
is it?
You can calculate the amount of time you have left in the air at current conditions by dividing the total fuel remaining by the sum of the fuel flow of both engines. Press the spacebar to continue. Next, we'll discuss the autopilot. The F-15C has 2 autopilot modes, attitude and altitude hold. Attitude hold will hold the current attitude, that is, the orientation of the aircraft, as long as the pitch attitude is within plus or minus 45 degrees, and the roll attitude is within plus or minus 60 degrees, and the G-loading is between 0G and plus 4G. As long as you stay within these limits, you can adjust the attitude with the stick with autopilot engaged. When you release the stick, the new attitude will be held. Attitude hold alone is useful, for example, during a long climb. However, when attitude hold is engaged, the second mode, altitude hold, can also be engaged as long as the climb or descent rate is less than 2,000 feet per minute. If you exceed any of these limits, the respective autopilot mode will automatically disengage. The autopilot makes it easy to, for example, travel in a straight line if engaged in level flight, or to orbit at a given altitude if both modes are engaged while in a bank. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay.
The autopilot modes are engaged by the highlighted switches on the left console. When these switches are switched forward, the respective autopilot mode is activated. Next, I'll unpause the mission. When I do, keep the aircraft level and the velocity vector on the horizon. Press the spacebar to continue. Once you're flying straight and level, press A to engage the attitude hold. Next, press H to engage altitude hold. Pressing A or H again will disengage autopilot, but leave them engaged for now. Adjust the throttle to stay around 300 knots. Press the spacebar to continue.
Adjust the throttle, say 300 knots. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta go up, not down.
Next, we'll discuss navigation and waypoints. Waypoints are preset navigation points automatically entered into the aircraft's navigation computer. Generally, you will be following a flight plan that consists of a number of flight plan waypoints, one of which will be selected as a waypoint. We're currently in navigation mode, indicated by the lit up ADI button in the center of the instrument panel. In navigation mode, information about the current waypoint is displayed on the HUD. We'll describe that first. Press the spacebar to continue. Look at the data block in the bottom right of the HUD. The first line, 1 nav, means you're currently navigating towards waypoint 1. Waypoint
Where?
0 is
What?
the starting location of your flight, and waypoint 1
Bottom
is the
right?
first waypoint after that. The second line is the distance to the current waypoint in nautical miles.
Okay.
The third line is the projected flight time to the waypoint. You can
5
switch to the
min.
previous and next waypoint by pressing left shift back quote and left control back quote. When you reach a waypoint, the small vertical line on the bottom of the heading scale at the top of the HUD is the assigned heading mark. This indicates the direction of the current waypoint. The vertical line in the middle of the HUD is the bank steering index. If you align your velocity vector with this, you will reach the current waypoint along the course line, which is the straight line from the previous waypoint to the current waypoint. Sometimes the course line will not be too important and you can fly directly to the desired waypoint, but you will want to stick to the assigned course if, for example, flying directly to the desired waypoint will cause you to overfly enemy territory or air defense installations.
Right.
Press the spacebar to continue. Now look down at your HSI or horizontal situation indicator, which is highlighted. This instrument shows a top-down view of your aircraft superimposed on the compass. The number in the top left corner, labeled miles, is the distance to the current waypoint. The top right number, labeled course, is the course direction. This is the heading along the course line from the previous waypoint to the current waypoint. This will be your heading if you're flying towards the current waypoint along the course line. The course direction is also indicated graphically on the rim of the compass by the symbol that looks like a dagger. The small triangle on the outer rim of the compass is the bearing pointer, which indicates the heading to the current waypoint. This is the same as the assigned heading mark on the heading tape at the top of the HUD. The long straight line inside the compass is the course deviation indicator, which indicates the angle between the direct path to the current waypoint and the course line. Each dot represents 5 degrees. If the line is to the left of center,
No, it's okay.
it means the course line is off to your left.
Yeah, it's off to
The
my
diagram
left.
of the course line and course deviation is given in your briefing. You can press left Alt B if you want to pull that up now.
To select
Now,
the
press
previous.
left shift back quote to select the previous waypoint, waypoint 1, and watch how the HSI changes. Now press left control back quote to select waypoint 2 again.
Oh, jeez.
Press left control back quote again to select waypoint 3. Then press A to disengage your autopilot and turn to fly to waypoint 3. You can navigate there directly by following the assigned heading mark on the heading scale at the top of the HUD or the triangle indicator on the rim of the HSI. You can also follow the course line from waypoint 2 to waypoint 3 if you wish. Feel free to throttle up if you want to get there sooner.
Let's see if I got this right. It's telling me you need to be a lot lower. Follow the course line. Okay, I need to be turning this way now. This thing can go So nice. We need to go a little bit left more. We overshot it. Okay, now we can turn. Okay. A little bit more. Ooh. Okay, wow. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Okay, then we need to be a lot lower. It says. But that's... Wait. It says I need to be lower. That doesn't make any sense. I can't get any lower than this. How long do I get? 5 minutes. You follow the line. Yeah, I'm following the line. It just says I need to be... It's below the horizon, but... Obviously I'm gonna follow this. Oh, we got the Russian bots from YouTube. They're saying hello. They're being very nice. I need to be higher? No, I need to be lower. It's showing me below the horizon, not above the horizon. If I go up... I'm gonna listen to you just because you've been flying a lot. But I can... It's telling me I need to be lower. It's below the horizon. If that bottom yellow indicator... Oh. Maybe you're right. Why is it backwards? It's... Why is it different on this plane? No. No, it's telling me I need to be lower. It's below the horizon. Oh. No, but this thing's capable. I also don't want to kill myself being too high either. It says I'm going to be there in 3 minutes. And I have to be a lot lower. I'm not going to kill myself. I like to live dangerously, DB. Love to live dangerous. We're going to be there in 2 minutes. I'm guessing it's going to be at the top of this mountain or below the mountain. Did you like that? I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Great job. This concludes this lesson. You can keep flying or press escape to end the lesson.
Oh my gosh, I love this. I like it a lot.
Overgy.
The clouds are so low. I wonder. I feel like this is super dangerous what we're doing. Because we have no idea what we're doing. Oh yeah, we're so close. Wow. Okay. Whew. Time is it? Okay. Visual landing. Let's do it. AOA, 20 degrees. Okay. You'll be awarded points as following. Landing but damaging the aircraft, 10 points. Landing undamaged, 25 points. Touching down in the touchdown zone, the first third of the runway, 25 points. Touching down at 400 to 600 per minute, 20 points. Okay, 30 points and 50 points. Yeah, I like point systems. Okay. Okay.
In this lesson, we'll cover visual landing, which is a simple landing method that's useful when visibility is good during the day in clear weather. I currently have the lesson paused. You'll be landing on runway 31 of Tbilisi-Locini International Airport, which is 11 miles straight ahead of you. You'll begin descending towards the runway when it's about 3 degrees below you, which you'll be able to judge from the pitch scale on the HUD. Then, by maneuvering to place the velocity vector on the runway, you'll descend to it on a 3-degree glide slope, which is standard for F-15 landings. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay. Clear as mud.
Reduce your throttle to idle. When the lesson is unpaused, fly through the gates ahead. When you get below 250 knots, extend your landing gear and flaps. Remember that your angle of attack, or AOA, is shown on the left of the HUD, just inside the airspeed scale. As you decelerate, the F-15 will automatically increase AOA to adjust to the new flight conditions. Once your AOA gets to about 20, use the stick to keep your AOA between 20 and 22, the optimal range for landing, and use your throttle to adjust your altitude. Controlling altitude with throttle will be unintuitive, but you'll get used to it with practice. When you're ready to start, press the spacebar to unpause the lesson.
Okay. Your F-15 will automatically increase the AOA to adjust the new flight conditions. Gets to 20. Use the stick to keep your AOA between 20 and 22. When you're ready to start, pause. Okay.
Fly through the gates ahead by keeping your velocity vector inside the upcoming gate. Once you're below 250 knots, press G to lower your landing gear and F to lower your flaps.
Did that lower my flaps though? No.
Watch your AOA, which is indicated on the scale on the left side of the HUD. It will increase as you decelerate, and once it gets near 20, use the stick to keep it between 20 and 22 until you're at the runway. Then, use the throttle to adjust your altitude so the velocity vector is positioned where you want to go. If you are too high, throttle back, and if you are too low, throttle up. The throttle is slow to respond, so try to anticipate adjustments. If the velocity vector flashes, then its actual position is outside the HUD and you may be descending faster than you realize.
Oh yeah, we are definitely going too low. Okay, there we go. I see what he means now. I see. Might have to redo this one.
At this point, your AOA should be between 20 and 22, and the runway should be about 3 degrees below the horizon. Use your throttle to adjust your velocity vector until it overlays the beginning of the runway. We'll then be descending towards the runway at the optimal 3-degree glide slope.
Going too quick.
Aim for the first pair of parallel white lines painted on the runway by placing the velocity vector between them.
Okay. Might need to increase speed here.
When you're seconds from touchdown, gently pull the stick back until the velocity vector is just below the horizon. Smoothly lower the throttle to idle. After touchdown, use gentle rudder inputs to adjust your heading and raise the nose to 13 degrees pitch for aero braking. Don't exceed 15 degrees or you could scrape your tail. When you drop below 100 knots,
Joe and
lower the
Cage,
nose
thanks for
and apply
joining.
wheel brakes by holding W.
Oh God! Did I do it? Did I do it? Okay.
Congratulations, you landed successfully.
Oh, I got.
Hard landing though. Your touchdown rate was over 600 feet per minute. You touched down inside the touchdown zone. You can end the lesson now by pressing escape.
Oh, that wasn't a great landing. I could do better than that. Sorry. It said Joe on Cage joined. Oh, never mind. Okay, we can do better than this. That was pretty tough.
In this lesson, we'll cover visual landing, which is a simple landing method that's useful when visibility is good, during the day in clear weather. I currently have the lesson paused. You'll be landing on runway 31 of Tbilisi-Lachini International Airport, which is 11 miles straight ahead of you. They'll begin descending towards the runway when it's about 3
Thanks,
degrees
DB,
below
though.
you, which you'll be able
I appreciate
to
it.
from the pitch scale on the HUD.
I'm hard on myself.
Then, by maneuvering to place the velocity vector on the runway, you'll descend to it on a 3-degree glide slope, which is standard for F-15 landings. Press the spacebar to continue. Reduce your throttle to idle. When the lesson is unpaused, fly through the gates ahead. When you get below 250 knots, extend your landing gear and flaps. Remember that your angle of attack, or AOA, is shown on the left of the HUD, just inside the airspeed scale. As you decelerate, the F-15 will automatically increase AOA to adjust to the new flight conditions. Once your AOA gets to about 20, use the stick to keep your AOA between 20 and 22, the optimal range for landing, and use your throttle to adjust your altitude.
Yeah, it was at like
Controlling
25.
altitude with throttle will be unintuitive, but you'll get used to it with practice. When you're ready to start, press the spacebar to unpause the lesson.
Okay.
Fly through the gates ahead by keeping your velocity vector inside the upcoming gate.
Okay. I see what I did wrong.
Once you're below 250 knots, press G to lower your landing gear and F to lower your flaps.
Did my landing gear go? Landing gear did not go.
Watch your AOA, which is indicated on the scale on the left side of the HUD. It will increase as you decelerate, and once it gets near 20, use the stick to keep it between 20 and 22 until you're at the runway. Then, use the throttle to adjust your altitude so the velocity vector is positioned where you want to go. If you are too high, throttle back, and if you are too low, throttle up. The throttle is slow to respond, so try to anticipate adjustments.
Yeah, it's super.
If the velocity vector flashes, then its actual position is outside the HUD, and you may be descending faster than you realize.
I need to increase speed here a little bit. 20 to 22.
Point, your AOA should be between 20 and 22, and the runway should be about 20 degrees below the horizon. Use your throttle to adjust your velocity vector until it overlays the beginning of the runway. You'll then be descending towards the runway at the optimal 3-degree glide slope.
Shit! We can work on this. We're way above 25. Restream bot left. What? How can a restream bot leave? Okay, we are at a bad vector here. Okay. Oh boy. Let's increase speed here a little bit, because she's slow to respond and I can't even see it anymore. I'm trying something new. Okay, there we go. We can lower
Aim
our...
for the first pair of parallel white lines painted on the runway by placing the velocity vector between them.
Okay.
When you're seconds from touchdown, gently pull the stick back until the velocity vector is just below the horizon. Smoothly lower the throttle to idle. After touchdown, use gentle rudder inputs to adjust your heading and raise the nose to 13 degrees pitch for aero braking.
Oh,
Don't exceed 15 degrees or you could scrape your tail. When you drop below 100 knots, gently lower the nose and apply wheel brakes by holding W.
See if I did a little bit better there.
Congratulations, you landed successfully.
Oh.
You touched down at under 200 feet per minute. Very nice.
Yeah!
Inside the touchdown zone. You can end the lesson now.
Woo! I did maxed out on points, I think. So, oh, my battery is low. So, yeah, got it. Instrument landing system, ILS. Okay. Okay. DB, did you see that one? You probably missed it, eh? Was much better. Poor visibility. Speed brakes, landing gear, flaps, wheel brake. Okay, we got all this.
Welcome to the Instrument Landing System training lesson. Go ahead and fly to the gate ahead at waypoint 1, maintaining about 300 knots. While you're flying towards waypoint 1, switch your gear light from off to the landing setting. This light is on your nose gear strut, so you won't see it until you extend the gear.
What?
Change the gear light setting by pressing right Alt L.
You
The
say?
switch has 3 positions.
Okay. Go ahead and fly to the gate at waypoint, waiting 300 knots. Fly waypoint 1. Okay. When you're flying to waypoint 1, switch your gear lights. Gear lights, which is, I think, left. From off to the landing setting. Okay, just make sure it's, that's this one. Gear light. Yeah, I was right. Okay.
It's off taxi landing, so you'll have to press right Alt L twice to cycle from off to the landing setting. You're currently in nav steering mode, navigating to waypoint 1. After passing waypoint 1, you will automatically switch to waypoint 2. Waypoint 2 is your destination airport, and so you will also automatically switch from nav steering mode to Instrument Landing System Navigation ILSN steering mode. The Instrument Landing System provides steering cues to guide you down to the runway. You can manually switch to ILSN steering mode by pressing 1, but don't do that now. After passing waypoint 1, you'll navigate to a point called the Final Approach Fix, which is about 10 miles from the runway. This is the point where you will turn to align with the runway and begin the final approach, the final segment of your approach to the runway.
I'm really proud of these guys for making these. Like, these are amazing. I really appreciate this.
In the bottom right of your HUD, CSET blinks to tell you your course is set to the destination airport. You're now in ILSN mode, as indicated by ILSN on the bottom right of the HUD. Follow the navigation cues on your HUD or HSI, which will guide you to the final approach fix. There's no gate displayed at the final approach fix. Maintain altitude and throttle back to between 200 and 250 knots. Now let's contact Tbilisi-Locini Airport and let them know we're inbound.
Okay.
Press backslash to open the communication menu. Press F5 to select ATC, then F3 for Tbilisi-Locini. Note that in this menu you can request the azimuth for the airport, which is helpful if you get lost. When you notify the airport that you're inbound, they'll respond with navigation instructions to the final approach fix, and will tell you which runway to land on. You don't have to memorize the navigation instructions because your navigation computer is already guiding you. Notify Tbilisi-Locini that you're inbound now by pressing F1. Once you've received a response, press the spacebar to continue. You can press backslash to close the communication menu. You've been told to fly to pattern altitude, which is about 2,500 feet above the runway. Locini is at 1,575 feet elevation, so start descending to about 4,000 feet altitude. You want to arrive at the final approach fix at this altitude. Press the spacebar to continue.
Gosh, it's a lot, man.
Once you're between 200 and 250
That's the wrong button.
knots, retract your speed brake if necessary by pressing B. Then press G to lower your landing gear and F to lower your flaps.
Okay. 200 and 250 knots. Okay, speed brake. Okay. Oh, we don't need that on. Flaps.
Check your left sub panel and make sure that all 3 gear lights and your flaps light are illuminated green.
Okay.
Maintain about 200 knots.
200 knots. Perfect. Okay, we gotta cross over.
Once you've passed the final approach fix, you'll be on the final approach. The cross is now displayed on your HUD called the Flight Director Cross, and it will guide you in. Steer the velocity vector to the Flight Director Cross. The course indicator on your HSI will now indicate the orientation of your assigned runway. When you slow down, the F-15 will automatically increase angle of attack, or AOA, to maintain level flight. Watch the AOA scale on the left side of the HUD, and throttle back until it rises to about 20. At higher AOAs, you also have a digital AOA readout on the bottom left of the HUD. Once you've reached an AOA of about 20 and have aligned the velocity vector with the director cross, press the spacebar to continue.
Sure.
Now use the stick to adjust AOA to 20 to 22. Try to hold this AOA all the way to the runway, and use the throttle to adjust your altitude so the velocity vector
Wait.
overlays the director cross. If you are too high, throttle back, and if you are too low, throttle up. The throttle is slow to respond, so try to anticipate adjustments. You're trying to follow the glide slope, an imaginary line projecting down to the runway. If the glide slope is too far below you, GSDN will appear in the bottom right of the HUD, telling you need to go down to intercept the glide slope.
Where?
GS up will be displayed if the glide slope is above you and you need to go up. There's a diagram of this in your briefing. Press left Alt B to bring it up.
Oh, boy. Okay, left Alt and B. Oh, no. Let's pause. Left Alt and B. Glide slope down, glide slope up. Yeah, but it isn't. Okay. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do this. We need to move it up. He didn't want us to land there, did he?
Field 1-1. Cleared for visual. Contact tower.
Okay, we need a contact.
When the ATC asks you to contact the tower, open the communication menu, / and press F1 to request landing permission. This will instruct the tower to turn on the approach lights. Press the spacebar once you get a reply.
In field 1-1. Request landing.
Oh boy, we're going right down. I don't know what happened.
Runway 31. Wind 308 at 5 meters per second.
Holy. Yeah, I'm my air brake on? Should be. Okay. Okay, okay. We're a little off. It's telling me I need to be up higher. Okay, no. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. It's telling me I need to be up way higher.
A higher pitched beeping indicates you're passing over the inner marker. If things aren't going well, this is the time to abort your landing and try again.
That's a nervous laugh.
Seconds from touchdown, gently pull the stick back to flare and reduce your descent rate, but do not level off. Smoothly retard the throttles to idle. After touchdown, use gentle rudder inputs to adjust your heading and raise the nose to 13 degrees pitch for aero braking. Do not exceed 15 degrees or you could scrape your tail. When you drop below 100 knots, gently lower the nose and apply wheel brakes by holding W. Well done. Continue to taxi down the runway and take the next taxiway to the right. Now that the aircraft is safely back on the ground, it is time to start preparing for shutdown. If you extended the speed brake, press B to retract it. Then retract the flaps by pressing F.
Check the flaps. F.
If you had turned your radar on, now is the time to turn it off. Next, set your gear light to taxi. Press right Alt L twice to cycle the switch to the taxi setting now.
Gear lights.
Continue to taxi to a parking spot of your choice. Anywhere you want to park is fine, and we will shut the aircraft down. Your taxi light is extremely powerful, so turn it off as you enter a parking spot as a
I don't
courtesy to your
know
attention.
if I had it
Press the
on or
spacebar to
not.
continue when
Okay.
you have parked.
Going too fast for a turn. Find a place to park. Just find any place to park, he says. Alright. That's a runway. Welcome to Shitty Airlines. Oh, someone's already parked there, so can't park there. Douchebag. Just park here. Oh, I'm gonna... Okay. Press the spacebar when you've parked.
When you have come to a complete stop and are ready to shut down, throttle to idle and press right shift N to shut down the engines.
What does that do? Oh. I don't know how to shut down the engines because I haven't set it right shift and end. Right shift and end.
Turn the power off by pressing right shift L.
Right shift. Power. Oh, power off.
Finally, open the canopy by pressing left Control C. Congratulations, you have successfully landed and shut down the Eagle. You may exit the mission now by pressing escape.
That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Ugh. That's bad. Okay. We can do this last one, and then we are going to take a break. And then we can start getting into some more advanced stuff, it looks like.
In this mission, we'll try landing in more challenging conditions, at night in a thunderstorm with a crosswind.
Holy!
Crosswind because the velocity vector in the HUD is off to the side even when your rudder is neutral. After you pass waypoint 1, descend through the clouds to land at Tbilisi-Locini. Locini is at an elevation of 1575 feet. First, radio the airport that you're inbound and turn on your landing light.
Where am I going? This guy's not very...
Once you're between 200 and 250 knots, retract your speed brake if necessary by pressing B. Then press G to lower your landing gear and F to lower your flaps.
What? Dude, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing right now. I'm not even going the right way. Okay.
Decelerate to 200 to 250 knots.
Maybe we should let... Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're going the wrong fucking way. Oh my god, that is trippy. Okay, let's FATC, and where are we going to V?
In field 1-1, inbound. Enfield 1-1. Vazani, fly heading 10143. QFE 28.34. Runway 13. Pattern altitude.
Holy fuck. DX. What the f. Holy shit. That scared the living fuck out of me. What the fuck happened? Oh my god. There was just so much going on. Shit.
In this mission, we'll try landing in more challenging conditions, at night in a thunderstorm with a crosswind. You can tell there's a crosswind because the velocity vector in the HUD is off to the side even when your rudder is neutral. After you pass waypoint 1, ascend through the clouds to land at Tbilisi-Locini. Locini is at an elevation of 1575 feet. First, radio the airport that you're inbound and turn on your landing light.
Fuck. Vecini?
Infield 1-1, inbound. Enfield 1-1. Vazani,
Once you're between 200 and 250 knots, retract your speed brake if necessary by pressing B. Then press G to lower your landing gear and F to lower your flaps.
Dude, I did everything.
Because there is a crosswind, you will want to crab during your final approach. This means you will let the nose point into the wind, so you will end up approaching the runway flying slightly sideways. Use the stick to keep your wings level while you do this. Otherwise, proceed as usual. Use the stick to adjust your AOA to between 20 and 22, and use your throttle to adjust the velocity vector up or down to line up with the director cross.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of that means. I'm dropping a ton though, so there's that. And like that can't be good.
Decelerate to 200 to 250 knots.
Like why am I Oh, because I'm way below the... Okay. And I'm going the wrong way. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. 200 to 250 knots. Okay, I'm going too fast. I'm not on vector. We can change this. Okay. Wow, this is I'm learning how to land in a ridiculous crosswing thunderstorm in the F-15. It's going not so good. I crashed into the ocean, I think. Oh, I'm going too slow. We're way off. Okay. Does it need to be off to the right, though? Oh, now off to the left? What? Oh my god. Dude, I decreased. I decreased. I'm within. Yeah. It's a nice challenge, though. Oh boy, I'm going the wrong way again. Why did it change? I am just... a little bit off. That's okay. We'll wait until... slow it down a little bit. I'm sure the airport is nowhere near me. Probably. Oh! Okay, let's contact... I don't. Oh yeah, I have no idea where it is. Um. Oh, what did I do? Oh, hey, it just popped in. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the? Is it way over there? Where is it? That's got to be it over there, right? I have no idea where it is. He said visual. I don't fucking see them though. Oh, yeah, no, I know there is. Oh, I know. I'm guessing I fucked up. Unless that's it over there. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Let's, we're going way too low. Let's just shift R. That was bad. That's really bloody tough. Oh my god. If you're lowering your brightness, probably did. Oh yeah, hey.
This mission will
That's good to know. Adjust options. Okay, let's turn that up. Oh yeah, so much better. Let's move it to like 1.9.
in more challenging conditions.
Oh, so much better.
You can tell there's a crosswind because the velocity vector in the HUD is off to the side, even when your rudder is neutral. After you pass waypoint 1, descend through the clouds to land at Tbilisi-Locini. Locini is at an elevation of 1575 feet. First, radio the airport that you're inbound and turn on your landing light.
Infield 1-1, inbound.
Way off.
Enfield 1-1. Vazani, fly heading 118 for 8. QFE 28.34. Runway 13.
Once you're between 200 and 250 knots, retract your speed brake if necessary by pressing B. Then press G to lower your landing gear and F to lower your flaps.
Oh fuck. Okay. Okay, flaps are not down.
Decelerate to 200 to 250 knots. Because there is a crosswind, you will want to crab during your final approach. This means you will let the nose point into the wind, so you'll end up approaching the runway flying slightly sideways. Use the stick to keep your wings level while you do this. Otherwise, proceed as usual. Use the stick to adjust your AOA to between 20 and 22.
Why
Use
is
your thumb
my
to adjust the velocity vector up or down to line up with the director cross.
Why is my flaps not going down? Oh fuck, I'm not even going the right way, man. That's bullshit. Like I can't see, it's literally just black. Literally just black. Like I fucking have like it's just black. Losing speed, I'm probably gonna fucking crash. Oh, there's my heading indicator. I'm going way too slow. Come on, tell me to contact the bloody tower. Ole. So bad looking. I'm gonna crash. I'm like 1,000 feet off the ground right now. What the fuck? Oh my god! Yeah, fuck this. I'm sorry, but you can't see anything. Move on. That was just bad. That was just so... It was so bad. It was so bad. Ah, it was so bad. How is it I can do it in every other aircraft, but... Well, it's probably because it's VR. I bet you that's it. I bet you... I'll do it in the afternoon when there's no VR. Because... I don't know if I can take it anymore.
Welcome to the training flight on the radar warning receiver and countermeasure systems of the F-15C. The F-15C's Tactical Electronic Warfare System, or TEWS, is a powerful built-in system that provides electronic detection and identification of surface and airborne radar threats, as well as active radar jamming. The mission is currently paused. Press the spacebar to continue.
Ugh. So upsetting.
The first component of the TEWS will cover
sweating.
the RWR. This system passively detects when the aircraft is being illuminated by other radars and presents this information to you in the TEWS display at the top right of the instrument panel, highlighted. This is a useful system because, unlike your radar, it allows you to detect threats without alerting them to your presence. Also, unlike your radar, it provides 360 degrees of coverage. The TEWS presents a top-down view of the area around you. You're in the center with your nose pointing towards the top. Symbols on the TEWS display indicate the direction and signal strength, not range, of contacts. The TEWS display also classifies contacts by type and status. Known airborne and ground radar types are identified by different codes. See the manual for a list of codes. A hat symbol above the code means it's an airborne radar. For example, 15 without a hat means an SA-15 SAM radar, but a 15 with a hat means an F-15. The highest threat contact is inscribed by a diamond. A semicircle is added above the most recent contact. A flashing semicircle or circle is added to a contact that is supporting a missile launch. Active radar missiles, which are missiles that have their own radar instead of relying on the launch aircrafts, are identified by the letter M inscribed.
This guy is just talks so fast that I can't understand a word he says. Like, I thought the other guy was slow, but at least it was... Okay. Top-down view of the area around you. You're in the center with the nose pointing toward the top. Right. Symbols display direction of the signals. Display indicate the direction on the signal. Okay. Oh, wait. Symbols on the display indicate the direction and the signal strength. How does it do? Okay. Display also classifies contacts by type and status. Airborne and ground radar types are identified at different codes. See the manual. Why? A, or like the hat symbol, Well, it's an airborne radar, for example. 15 without the hat means it's an SA-15 SAM radar. But a 15 with a hat means an F-15. The highest threat contact is inscribed a diamond. Okay. A semicircle is added above the most recent contact. What? Semicircle is added above the most recent contact. A flashing semicircle or a circle is added to a contact missile launch. Okay. Active radar missiles which are missiles that have their own radar instead of relying on the launch aircraft are identified as M.
Described by a circle. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay.
The RWR will alert you of only radar-guided threats. It won't detect missiles with infrared guidance. You'll need to spot those visually.
Right.
Also, if you're far from a threat, you might get an RWR indication before they actually see you on their radar. By the same token, though, when you're searching for targets with your radar, they might see you on their RWR before you see them on your radar. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay.
Your RWR can't detect radars at elevations more than 45 degrees above or below you. So, for example, if you bank away from a threat and they disappear from your RWR, it doesn't mean they are no longer tracking you. They may just be in your blind spot. Although the twos can identify the type of radar illuminating you, it cannot tell whether the source is friendly or hostile. Now I'll try utilizing the twos against some actual threat contacts. When you press the spacebar, I'll unpause the mission. Autopilot is on. Adjust the throttle to about 81% RPM to maintain a speed of about 250 knots. A series of 3 high-pitched audio tones indicates a new threat has been detected. This contact is a ground-based EWR station identified on the twos display as S. Being illuminated by a ground radar is referred to as a mud spike. On the twos display, the semicircle above the contact means that it's the most recent contact, and the diamond means it's the highest priority threat. An intermittent chirp tone means that your RWR is detecting a radar in search mode, but you are not being locked on. You can change your RWR mode to show only locked radars. Try this now by pressing Right-Shift-R.
Okay. Right shift and R. I don't have anything bound to it. That's okay.
The contact is no longer shown since it was only in search mode. Switch back to showing all contacts by pressing Right-Shift-R again. We now have an additional contact. A MiG-31 is inbound from the southwest at beyond visual range, identified on the twos display as a 31 with a hat. The semicircle and diamond indications have switched to this contact to indicate it's the most recent and highest priority threat. The faster chirping sound means that the RWR has detected a threat locking onto you. Also, the AI airborne intercept warning light at the top of your instrument panel is now on, indicating you are currently being illuminated by an aircraft radar, which could be friendly or hostile. Being illuminated by an airborne radar is referred to as a spike. Continue flying straight ahead.
Okay. I'm flying straight ahead still. I don't see it though. It's like right on my right side, beyond visual range. It's gonna disappear eventually, I'm guessing. Is he above? I don't see him. It just says continue straight ahead. Okay, but I'm doing that. Um, did it just mess up or what?
The MiG-31 has
Oh.
now launched a radar-guided missile against you. Your two's display will indicate this by
Whoa.
a flashing circle around the 31, and an audio launch warning will sound.
A what? An audio? Okay. Am I gonna die?
I've disabled the MiG. Our next contact will be a SA-15 SAM system at close range. Monitor the RWR indications and note that the SAM warning light at the top of the instrument panel will illuminate, indicating your RWR is detecting a SAM radar.
Behind us, okay. Sam 15. Is it waiting for the AI? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I was. So it's below us. Ugh. Wait, am I supposed to be flying the intercept course? It says fly in a straight line, and I was. I can see my shadow. Cool. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart it because I don't know what's going on. And then I'm gonna wait for lunch. I'm super hungry, and I've got a taco with my name on it.
Welcome to the training flight on the radar warning receiver and countermeasure system. The first component of the twos we'll cover is the RWR. This system passively detects when the aircraft is being illuminated by other radars and presents this information to you in the twos display at the top right of the instrument panel, highlighted. This is a useful system because, unlike your radar, it allows you to detect threats without alerting them to your presence. Also, unlike your radar, it provides 360 degrees of coverage. The twos presents a top-down view of the area around you. You're in the center with your nose pointing towards the top. Symbols on the twos display indicate the direction and signal strength, not range, of contacts. The twos display also classifies contacts by type and status. Known airborne and ground radar types are identified by different codes. See the manual for a list of codes. A hat symbol above the code means it's an airborne radar. For example, 15 without a hat means an SA-15 SAM radar, but a 15 with a hat means an F-15. The highest threat contact is inscribed by a diamond. A semicircle is the most recent contact. A flashing semicircle or circle is added to a contact that is supporting a missile launch. Active radar missiles, which are missiles that have their own radar instead of relying on the launch aircrafts, are identified by the letter M inscribed by a circle. Press the spacebar to continue. The RWR will alert you of only radar-guided threats. It won't detect missiles with infrared guidance. You'll need to spot those visually.
Right.
Also, if you're far from a threat, you might get an RWR indication before they actually see you on their radar. By the same token, though, when you're searching for targets with your radar, they might see you on their RWR before you see them on your radar. Press the spacebar to continue. Your RWR can't detect radars at elevations more than 45 degrees above or below you. So, for example, if you bank away
90,
from a threat and they disappear
45.
from your RWR, it doesn't mean they are no longer tracking you. They may just be in your blind spot.
Okay.
Although the twos can identify the type of radar illuminating you, it cannot tell whether the source is friendly or hostile.
Right.
Now I'll try utilizing the 2s against some actual threat contacts. When you press the spacebar, autopilot is on. Adjust the throttle to about 81% RPM to maintain a speed of about 250 knots. A series of 3 high-pitched audio tones indicates a new threat has been detected. This contact is a ground-based
Hat?
TWR station identified
No,
on the 2
not a
display
hat.
as S. Being illuminated by a ground radar is referred to as a mud spike. On the 2's display, the semicircle above the contact means that it's the most recent contact, and the diamond means it's the highest priority threat. An intermittent chirp tone means that your RWR is detecting a radar in search mode, but you are not being locked on. You can change your RWR mode to show only locked radars. Try this now by pressing right shift R. The contact is no longer shown since it was only in search mode. Switch back to showing all contacts by pressing right shift R again. We now have an additional contact. A MiG-31 is inbound from the southwest at beyond visual range, identified on the 2's display as a 31 with a hat. The
Wait.
semicircle and diamond indications
Oh,
associate this
a
contact
MiG-31,
indicate
okay.
it's the most recent and highest priority threat. The
Oh,
faster
okay,
check
I see the hat
that
now.
RWR has detected a threat locking onto you. Also, the AI airborne intercept warning light at the top of your instrument panel is now on, indicating you are currently being illuminated by an aircraft radar, which could be friendly or hostile. Being illuminated by an airborne radar is referred to as a spike. Continue flying straight ahead.
It looks so bad. Like, I love the fact for the tracking, but it's awful. It just looks so bad. I just want to increase everything. Whoa, there goes lag spike. So bad. Hey Dan, you still here? Okay, we're right on 250. Oh, I see him.
The MiG-31 has now launched a radar-guided missile against you.
Whoop,
Your 2's
whoop,
display will
whoop.
indicate this
Oh,
by a
yeah.
flashing circle around the 31.
I see
and
it.
an audio launch warning will sound.
We're gonna die. Oh, fire 2?
I've disabled the MiG. Our next contact will be a SA-15 SAM system at close range. Monitor the RWR indications and note that the SAM warning light at the top of the instrument panel
Oh,
will
disappeared.
illuminate, indicating your RWR is detecting a SAM radar.
Oh, he's right below us. We're just about to pass over him on our... Cool. Oh, he's launched. He's launched something.
Disabled the SA-15. Next, we'll talk about another useful component of the
Oh.
2s, the ALQ
There we go.
135 Internal Electronic Countermeasures, or ECM system. This system attempts to jam other radars and prevent them from tracking and locking onto you. However, it also broadcasts your presence to everyone.
He did.
So you should keep it turned off if you're trying to maintain an
Oh.
surprise.
It.
To toggle the operation of your ECM, press E. Do
I
this
think that's this button.
now. Notice the blinking X at the center of your 2's display.
I
This
see it.
indicates the ECM is warming up, which takes about 10 seconds. Once your ECM is operational, the X will become solid. The last component of the 2s we'll cover is expendable countermeasures in the form of chaff and flares. These are released from the aircraft to attempt to lure away radar and infrared guided missiles respectively. Press the spacebar to continue.
Okay. Whoa.
Your remaining chaff and flare quantities are indicated at the top right of your MPCD, which
Chaff
is located on
and
the left of
flare.
your instrument panel. Chaff is useful when a missile is at your 3 or 9 o'clock. In this
Where's
situation, the relative speed of the missile to you and your chaff is
Where's-
similar, confusing the missile.
where's it
If
going?
it's ahead of or behind you, though, the missile will not have much trouble discerning you
Uh,
from chaff.
Uh,
When chaff is released, the word chaff will light up in your countermeasures dispenser lights located to
Jeez.
the right of the two's display. You can release a single bundle of chaff by pressing insert. Do this now.
insert. Okay. Let me just. Okay. Chaff.
If you
Woo!
spot a missile launch with no corresponding RWR warning, there's a good chance it's an infrared guided missile. Try to get the missile coming towards your flight path at a perpendicular angle and dispense flares. When flares are dispensed, the word flare will light up in your countermeasures dispenser lights. If you see the word minimum light up there, it means you're getting low on chaff. You can release chaff and flares simultaneously by pressing Q. You can also set your twos to continuously dispense both chaff and flares. This is useful when you're evading an incoming missile, but are too concentrated on other tasks, such as getting into a firing position while
Okay, wait,
performing a releasing maneuver.
just a second. Continuous, okay, you can release channel flare, okay, Q, don't care, because why would you do both at the same time? Unless they do both infrared and concentrated on other tasks, such as getting firing position while performing. Oh, okay, I see. He tells you why. Channel flare flares, okay. Activate continuous countermeasures by left shift and Q down.
Distracted by manually dispensing chaff or flares. Activate continuous countermeasure dispense mode by pressing left. You can monitor the release of chaff and flares by watching the countermeasures dispenser lights illuminate. Press left shift Q again to deactivate continuous dispense mode. Although in this lesson we flew straight and level towards hostile contacts, that's obviously not the best course of action in battle. Your first line of defense should always be good mission intelligence and threat avoidance. Study the route and target area prior to the flight and plan to avoid all known threats as much as possible both horizontally and vertically. When engaged, you may be able to simply turn and run the other way if the shooter is at relatively long range. At close range, your best bet will be to make good use of the twos to actively counteract threats, plus defensive maneuvering. In general, this means putting an incoming missile at your 3 or 9 o'clock, diving towards the ground, and making a high G turn as the missile closes in to try to break the missile's seeker lock or simply exhaust its energy potential to keep up with the turn. This concludes the training lesson of the countermeasure system of the F-15C. You can press the escape key on the keyboard to exit the mission.
Okay. That was easy. There he is right there. Do we have anything to even fire? I can't even see my, what I'm firing. What? Did I blow him up? Ah! Oh my gosh, did anyone see that? What? I ran it over. Is this thing invincible? It's on God mode? I just totally destroyed it. I blew, and nobody saw it. I just ran that bloody thing over. I completely ran that thing over. I ran it over and I'm still alive. Oh. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna take a lunch break and oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. And then oh, critical error. That's good. I'm gonna go for lunch. It was fun. I'm probably gonna take about half an hour, so I'll be back before 1. So enjoy everyone's lunch, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Have some fun.